What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to breed fancy goldfish. I'm going to start off by telling you how to tell the difference between male and female. So females are going to be a lot thicker, like a little bit wider than males are. Here, let me show you. For fancy goldfish, it's harder to tell. Now this is not a very clean tank, but these guys, it would be a lot easier to tell, thicker bodies, rather than the fancies over here. So there are a couple ways you can tell. So when I feed them, this guy right here starts to chase them, and you'll see they'll just be right behind them, just pushing them along with their head, and basically that gives you a pretty good indicator that that's a male. If you want to know for sure, 100% way to know is to you could check if you grab them and you could grab them, turn them around. I won't do it in this video just because the quality is really hard and it's really tiny. So you grab it, and on the back of them, males are gonna have, like, it's gonna sink in a little bit. It's gonna be right underneath the back fin right there, and it's gonna be like kind of like an innie belly button, and females are gonna have a little bit of an outie, and during breeding season it's gonna be out a little bit more. So that's kind of how you tell 100% sure the difference between male or female. Okay, for breeding them, you're gonna want, so if you don't have your own mop, you can make one out of acrylic yarn, and you attach it to, so this came off of this heater. There was two of them. I used one. So there's a little clip in this ball, and basically you clip it on here, and this will go on the side of your aquarium. In there, it'll go on the side of it, and basically they'll lay eggs in this. You'll take this out, put it in here, and you'll treat it with methylene blue, or you can just dechlorinate the water and have a sponge filter in there. Just make sure there's an air stone in there. You don't need a sponge filter, and you don't need a heater. This is for angelfish. That'll be in another video. But these guys, I have no heat for. Goldfish, you do not need heat, so that is not required for breeding. It will speed up the breeding process though. Okay, so once they do lay eggs, it's going to be about 2 to 7 days before they hatch, again depending on water temperature. Since this tank does not have a heater, it's probably going to take around 7 days. So that tank behind me is, this tank right here is 80 degrees. I'm having it for baby angelfish, so that you'll have a much faster hatch rate, and also the babies are going to grow a lot faster. I do recommend getting a filter for these guys though. I have a big hang on the back filter that keeps this thing running pretty good, because goldfish are messy, so you're gonna have to do pretty frequent water changes, or just have a good filter on the back, but just make sure you keep on top of that with the water quality. Okay, so this is some things. This is what I was talking about with treating the fish. We have a Novaqua. This is basically chlorine remover, helps buff pH, stuff like that. This is for treating ick, but it has methylene blue in it. So I mean, you could use it, up to you really. Just make sure that's what you're treating the eggs with. For fry, don't take the mop out until the fry are able to free swim. That way you could just take them out, and then you could reset up with the breeding cycle. Now, for as far as food goes, I don't know if I covered this already. So brine shrimp, I use Omega 1, but you can use anything you want. And I have this big container of just pond flakes. It's cheap. You don't need anything real fancy for them. If you want to keep them big, go for the brine, but you could feed them just general flake food. Okay, and that's gonna wrap up this tutorial. Thanks for watching. See you next time.